Okay, and we're back with our weekly JAY DIY segment, hopefully giving you some inspiration to take on a project of your own. This week I wanted to make something that was both functional and attractive, and I think it's something almost all of us can use and most of us can make. Take a look.
Today's project is a fun one that you'll find a lot of use for in your everyday life. It's a phone charging station that doubles as a chalkboard. It'll look great sitting out on your counter.
The beauty of this project is most of the wood that we'll use is actually scrap wood, probably stuff that if you work with wood, you have it laying around. You'll need a 2x4, you'll need at least a 12-inch section. I've got a spare piece of thin plywood. It's only a 1/4 inch, but that's plenty to do the job.
You'll also need a tape measure, a drill bits, wood screws and wood glue, masking tape, a paintbrush, and chalkboard spray paint.
I have a paint roller and then 3 different kinds of paint because I'm going to antique the surface, white, black, and gray, but you can leave it raw or paint it, stain it, whatever you want.
First step, as always, make your measurements, marking both your larger board and your chalkboard section.
I need marks at 10 inches, that's for my height, and 12 inches deep. I'm going to make my marks 3.5 inches in from my left edge, then 1 inch all the way around from my other edges.
Tape off around your chalkboard section and paint the area with your chalkboard paint. I use 3 coats on mine to prevent chipping. Once it's dry, make your cuts along the outer edge of the board.
So our project's starting to take shape. This is the board. This is where the phone's going to be resting when it's charging. I need a 12-inch piece of 2x4 with an angle cut on it, and that's what will actually hold it up while the phone is being charged.
Once your 2x4 base is cut, angle one edge at about a 10-degree cut.
If you don't have a table saw or an ability to cut off a 10-degree cut, you can do it on a regular square 2x4. That'll be fine too. I just wanted mine on a little bit of an angle lean.
Next up, you'll attach your flat piece to the base. I used a little wood glue, clamped it, and then secured it with wood screws.
Now it's time to cut my blocks, which will actually hold my phone up. After I rip them and cut them to length, I'll put one here, leaving a space where the cord for the charger will go. My phone will rest on top of these blocks.
Sand your pieces before attaching them to the face. It makes a more finished look with the paint.
You don't have to be really particular with where your blocks go. They just have to be about a 1/2 inch apart. That's so the cord, the charging cord, can fit between them.
Once you've decided on placement, once again, hit those blocks with your wood glue and clamp them in place. If you want to use screws from the back to the front, make sure that they're small enough to not come through the face of the board. Once those are on, it's time to paint. Mask off your chalkboard section first. And then this is where you can get creative. I mixed white, black, and gray to create my own design look. You can paint whatever color you choose.
You can use just a solid paint, whatever you want. It's really just a matter of preference.
Then just let your paint dry, remove your tape to reveal your chalkboard, and there you have it. A simple and useful project that might even make a great gift. Enjoy!